Hi, my name is Kawena Charlot, and I'm the director of the School of Intuitive Living. And the question of the day is, was I psychic as a child? And the answer is, yes, I was. In fact, I think most kids are psychic when they're young. It's really, being psychic is really just an innate human experience. It's just what happens for a lot of people is they start to shut that experience and that sort of knowingness, whether it's seeing, hearing, sensing, they start shutting it all down because they get the message that it's not real, or it's not right, or it's not polite. So I was fortunate in that I didn't really get that message, because everybody in my family was sort of seeing, sensing, knowing that things were around us. And that was also amplified by the fact that I was raised in Hawaii, which was a community where a lot of people saw things, and I was also raised on sacred land. The house in which I was raised was at the back of a valley, and it was where the kahuna, who were like the Hawaiian medicine men, used to teach the ali'i, who were the kings. And so right there on that spot of land was pretty powerful. And our house had just a tremendous amount of psychic activity. Some of my brothers saw spirits. My mother, there were times that she heard so many of them, it sounded like a party, and she'd run up to the house to see if anybody was in there, and of course it would always be empty. So there was a lot going on in that house and with my family. My big experience that I really, that sort of sticks out when I was a kid was when I think I was like 7 or 8, but we had I stayed up all night because there were these sounds of little footsteps walking up and down the hallway all night, and it of course completely freaked me out. But I wasn't alone. Everybody in the family heard those footsteps, so my dad called in the family priest, and he showed up in full regalia and the holy water and did his priest thing, and that spirit never came back. So that was my first experience that I really remember as a kid. But it was, psychic phenomena was really around me a whole lot. And I experimented a bit as a teenager, and again had some sort of group psychic experiences. But it wasn't really until I was an adult that my awareness, my psychic awareness, got extremely amplified. I had a moment where I was sort of mourning my acting career, and I started meditating. And when I did that, all of my kind of psychic awareness just started kind of getting turned up a notch, and I didn't know how to handle it. And so what I did is I ended up in psychic school, and I really should have been psychic school as a way to sort of turn off my abilities, but it didn't work. They just taught me how to handle everything. And then as I learned how to handle it, I started having a heck of a lot of fun. And it turned out to be the most amazing, exciting experience I'd ever had, was studying metaphysics and studying this language of energy and learning how to get my own information. It was just really, really, really exciting. And so I studied for a number of years, and as I studied, I really learned how to read people, how to separate my energy from other people, and I got a real handle on it. And so I felt really fortunate, actually, to be able to be teaching much the same method that I was taught, and to watch all of my students go on their merry way and kind of get a lot of their own information and have a lot of the same exciting experiences that I had. So yes, long answer, but yes, I was psychic as a child. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. And if you have a question for me, feel free to write me at kawenacharlot.com.